Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I am the makeup enthusiast. You can see my reindeer horns. Ears. Antlers. Antlers. That's what you would call them. Hey. You can't really see them. How disappointing. Anyway, they're there. So you know that I'm trying to get into the festive spirit. I went to Brisbane today for something very exciting that I will probably talk about in maybe my next chit chat get ready with me. I'm super duper excited about it. I have kind of mentioned it in one of my previous chit chat get ready with me's, but yeah, we'll talk about it in my next one. That way I've got more time to kind of cover it all, but I'm super excited about it. I was in Brisbane and I actually had to return an Inglot pigment because I accidentally, last time I was in Brisbane with one of my friends, I accidentally picked up a double of one of the pigments that I already actually have in my collection. Stupid me, stupid me. So I actually went back to Inglot at Chermside to exchange the pigment for another colour, and I'm very, very disappointed, but they would not exchange it for me because I was, by her calculations, 3 days past the exchange date. By my calculations, I was only 1 day past the exchange date. So I didn't want a refund. I just simply wanted to change it for another color. And she said to me, well, give it to one of your friends for a Christmas present. I was like, I don't know, because those pots are quite big. So it's gonna take a while to use up one if I just keep it as a backup. I understand it's kind of my fault, but I live 2 hours away from Brisbane, so it's not just a simple pop down to like the corner shopping centre for me to exchange something for Inglot. And there's only 2 Inglot stores in Queensland, so it's not exactly the easiest thing for me to organise to exchange. Their refund policy, I think 7 days, and their exchange policy is 15 days, which to me is quite unusual because in Australia it's usually 30 days. God, I'm disappointed. Anyway, I digress. In this video, we're not talking about Inglot. We're not talking about an Inglot haul. We are talking about one of my other most favourite brands, and that is Lush. So I had to go into Lush because I am scared that I am going to miss out on the Christmas releases, and I'm scared that I'm gonna use up the products that I have that I'm absolutely loving, and I'm gonna go in and there's gonna be none left. So I've brought quite a lot of backups. In here there are mostly Christmas releases, but there are a few other non-Christmas releases. So I'm gonna jump on in and I'm going to let you know what I brought, and I'm going to let you know what I think of them, whether I would recommend them. One thing that Lush is doing this year for Christmas, which I think is fantastic, is they have released like a whole naked range. Now, when I say naked range, it doesn't mean that their staff are naked in the store or anything like that. Nothing weird like that. It just means that they are trying to reduce the amount of plastic that they are using in their store. So for those of you that know, Lush is kind of like they are cruelty free, as you can see on the bag. Their plastic pots that they have a lot of like their face masks and hair shampoo stuff in are like recyclable. You can take the pots back and get like a free face mask if you return 5. They're like all their stuff, all their packaging is like paper bags. They are trying to reduce their impact on the environment, which I think is amazing. Like if you've heard any of my plastic bag rants or my plastic straw rant on my Nourish Life unboxings, you know that I myself am also trying to kind of reduce my plastic use and my like single use plastic bag usage. So I think it's fantastic that Lush have released a naked range, and the naked range means that there are 0 plastic items. So they have a whole range this Christmas that isn't put in packaging, it's just the product by itself. So I actually, when I purchased all this stuff, the sales assistant congratulated me on having a 100% naked purchase, which I was like, damn girl, you're improving. But anyway, let's jump on in and we'll check it out. We'll check it all out, and I'll kind of explain to you what like the naked term means. So the first item I got is a backup of the Bucks Fizz Naked Body Conditioner. Now, if any of you are familiar with Lush, Lush have a product called the Rose Argan Body Conditioner, and it is phenomenal. That stuff, if you have dry skin, it will like, it will save your life. It is quite expensive though for the pot. I think it's about 32, 35 Australian dollars. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's around that mark. So it is quite expensive, and if you're not careful, you can go through it pretty quickly. Like, I use it quite sparingly, and a little bit I feel does kind of go a long way. It is really moisturizing, and it's so good, and it smells amazing. But at Christmas time, they usually release like special scents in the body conditioner. Normally they have one called Chris Tingle, which I think I picked up in my last Lush haul, and it smells like peppermint. It's so good. I love peppermint scented stuff. Like, I am ham for peppermint. But the Bucks Fizz is a citrus scent, and I believe it's mandarin. This bad boy here is jam-packed full of amazing oils for your body. And yes, I'm going to crack this one open so you can see what it's all about. This normally would be a like thick, moussey kind of, almost like a body moisturizer consistency, but you use it in the shower. So you would scoop some out and rub it over your body and then wash it off as if it was a body lotion, but it leaves your body amazingly moisturized. Now, instead of having one in a plastic tub in a liquid form, they have released ones like this that are in a solid form. And what you do is you just take this like normal bar of soap, wet it and rub it all over your skin, and it acts like a in-shower body conditioner. The one issue with this stuff is being a solid. If you are in quite a hot climate, this can melt a little bit. I've been keeping my other one in my shower, and it hasn't seemed to have melted as yet, but it hasn't gotten all that hot in Australia at the moment. Well, in my town at least, I guess I could say. So it has been fine in just the shower by itself, but just picking this up now, it is kind of melting a little bit. So they do recommend, if you can, keep these in the fridge, particularly if you've picked up the solid body conditioner that you don't use in the shower. Now, one bonus of that is if you keep these in the fridge and then you take it out and use it on your body and it's cold, in the middle of summer, that's going to be glorious on your skin. So that might not necessarily be a bad thing that you have to keep these in the fridge. This one, it's a really light citrusy scent, and it's got that mandarin scent about it. I'm gonna do my non-Christmas items first, and I'm just gonna quickly run through these because you guys know that these are like my obsession from Lush. Every time I go to a Lush, I pick up these two items. You are probably going to guess what it is if you have seen my previous hauls. I picked up another comforter bubble bar. Oh, these smell so good. For those of you that don't know, a bubble bar is something that you crumble under the running water, and it creates these beautiful bubbles in your bath. Now, for one of these, I usually get maybe 4+ baths out of it at least. I have actually been mixing a little bit of this one with another bubble bar because it was kind of a pro tip that one of the girls at the Lush store gave me, and it makes the most amazing bath. It creates so much bubbles. I've never actually used a full one in my bath because just using a little chunk is more than enough for me. So I would definitely recommend these because I think they're good value for money. I think these range about the $8.95 mark, but if you're getting like 4 to 6 baths out of one for $8.95, like that's like $2 a bath, if not less. So it's definitely a good deal. The Comforter Bubble Bath is a bergamot scent, so it's got bergamot and cassis and cypress oil. So that's what it smells like. If you like bergamot, you're gonna love the comforter. It smells so good. And this other one is another one of my favorites, is the Brighter Side. I always pick up the Brighter Side when I go to Lush. Now, The Brighter Side and the Comforter make the most amazing combination in your bath. So I recommend doing like maybe a small chunk, like an eighth of one of these with an eighth of one of these. So you're going to get like a quarter in total in your bath, and it's just phenomenal. And you get lots of glorious bubbles, and it smells nice, and you've got the nice oils from each of the bubble bars in your bath, moisturizing your skin. It's just glorious. The Brighter Side is got mandarin oil, tangerine oil, and bergamot oil in it, so it's more of a citrusy scent. The other one's kind of a bit sweeter, so the combination of the two is to die for. The next one is another bubble bar that I got. This is the first time I ever smelt it today in store, and I picked it up and I was like, I have to get this. It smelled so good. This is the Christmas cracker. How pretty is this? It's so cool. And it's got Snap written in the yellow there. And this is also a bubble bar, so I don't usually buy the Lush bath bombs because I'm not a big fan of their bath bombs because they usually put things in the bath bomb that end up floating in your bath, and they also put quite a lot of glitter in their bath bombs, which I really don't like glitter in my bath. I find it just gets gross on your skin and it makes your bath look filthy and it's hard to clean, and I don't really like it, so I stick with their bubble bars. The Christmas cracker is a lemon myrtle and lime scent, and it's got lemon myrtle oil, lime oil, neroli oil. So once again, you're getting all those glorious oils that are going to help moisturize your skin. Now, remember like 2 seconds ago when I said that I love all things mint? That is the reason for this purchase, because I love all things mint. I picked up another one of the salt and pepper barks. So this is a body scrub in like a block, and this stuff's really good. I have one in my shower at the moment and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I feel like it gives a really good scrub on your skin. I like having a like bar of soap scrub that you can like get in there like and scrub on your skin, rather than something that you have to scoop up, and if it's not thick enough it kind of just all falls off your skin and you end up wasting most of it. So I really like when you have a nice bar of soap that can actually hold on to and actually get some like scrubbing and some motion into it, and this one doesn't dissolve away. It's quite gritty, so if you do like that harsher scrub on your skin, this is a good one to go for, and it smells like peppermint, so it's amazing. The next one I kind of picked up because I wanted to see what all the gimmick was about. Lush recently released a new kind of like formula of their bath bombs, and it is the jelly bath. So it's kind of like a bath bomb, and then on the top of the surface it gets like this kind of moisturizing jelly kind of body wash stuff. So I've seen a lot of videos on like Instagram forum, and I really wanted to give them a try. They had 3 different scents in store of the jelly baths, and I wasn't overly impressed by any of them, but I picked up my favorite out of the 3 just to give it a try and see what all the fuss is about. So I picked up the Snow Fairy Jelly Bomb. So this is what they look like. If you know Lush, you'll know what the Snow Fairy scent looks like. Snow Fairy scent is a very sweet, like candy floss scent. So if you don't like things that are super sweet, then I don't think you'll really like the Snow Fairy scent. I'm not the biggest fan of the Snow Fairy scent. I prefer more like minty or citrusy scents. Comforter is about as sweet as I go. I'm still super duper excited to try it, but if it was in another scent, I think I would much prefer it. My last item is something also that's quite different for Lush. This is a new product that they released this year. This is the Sugar Plum Fairy Naked Lip Scrub. This year for Christmas, as you can see, the whole naked focus has been quite big for Lush, reducing their packaging and their impact on the environment, which I can seriously get behind. I tried the ones that come in the pot. They have like a sugar scrub that comes in a pot, and I really didn't like it because I felt like it was quite messy, and like I would try and scoop it out of the pot, and I like between transferring it from the pot onto my lips, I think most of it fell off my finger and ended up being wasted anyway. I wasn't a big fan of the pot system with the lip scrubs. They do still have them, so if you are a fan of them, they're still available, but I was really keen to give this a try. I've heard really good things about the Naked Lip Scrubs. Really keen to give them a try and see if it can help me with my super dry lips. It's got sweet wild orange oil in it. Let me know if you've tried any of the Lush products in their new like Naked range. I would definitely recommend them. Like I said, if you're in like Australia or anywhere that's summer at the moment, probably try and keep your stuff in the fridge just in case. For those of you that are in America in winter, or anywhere that's in winter and like snowing right now, you don't really have to worry about that because you can just keep it in your shower and it will be cold enough to stay in one solid form. Lucky for you guys. That's it for today, everyone. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up for me. It really helps out my channel and I really appreciate it. Be sure to click the subscribe button down below. I upload videos 3 times a week, so Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Thanks for clicking on this video and stopping by, everyone. I really enjoyed hanging out with you for today, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye, everyone.